Good morning. My name is Joseph Weiss, and to answer the question, what do I do to ensure that our students succeed in college and in my particular class? I think the answer is really simple. I simply think, what would I need from my instructor in order for me to succeed? Because in a lot of ways, I am similar to my students. I'm a first generation learner, I'm an adult, and in fact, I just completed a online program at Middle Georgia State University in professional writing. It was my first time learning as a student in the online environment, and I learned really quickly that I depended on getting lots of feedback, that I depended on clear instructions, and I depended on resources and help from my instructor. So I follow those basic guidelines. I give my students lots of feedback. And I don't mean that I overwhelm them with information and that I point out errors. I mean that I think of feedback as a way of having a dialogue with my students and showing them what I think is strong and effective in their writing and how they're communicating their ideas. But I also show them ways that they might in the future improve their assignments and their submissions. I think of feedback not as feedback, but feed forward, meaning that it's all about what they do next. And so I encourage students to look at and learn from feedback that they've received from me, to not just simply get a grade, but to open the feedback, look at it, and use it. And if they have questions, to contact me. I also don't think of feedback as an opportunity to point out errors and explain grades. It's really about showing students that they can do it well, and that if they need help, they can come to me, but also giving them resources that they need to make sure that that happens. That also means being very positive and encouraging, not only in my feedback, but also in the way that I lead the course. I begin the course with lots of announcements and feedback, and also with a PowerPoint that helps students to navigate the course and to know what's ahead of them. I also give them lots of emails, personalized and otherwise, to the whole group to help ensure that students know that I am concerned about them and that I want them to do well. I also am very involved in outreach. I believe that students need to know that if they're behind, they can still get caught up, and how to do that, because students sometimes don't have good time management skills or they have low self-confidence. So I ensure that my students know that it's there, that they can do it, and that if they need help, that they can turn to me. So being positive, being engaged, and being involved is what I do. Thank you.